A magician who was known all over the world in the 30s grew up in Monmouth, Illinois. He was known as the Great Nicola, and next weekend, a two-day magic festival in his honor is happening in Monmouth. It's been a few years since they've been able to do it. It's back. Alyssa Whitaker and Sarah Nevling from the Warren County Warren County History Museum are both here to get us ready for the magic. You've been waiting for the magic to return, haven't you, Alyssa?
Yes, since 2019.
I know. See, you had to take that big break. And Sarah, you just started this job with the museum.
I did just about a month ago.
Well, how exciting for you! Now you got to run a festival.
That's right.
Are you ready for it?
I am up for the challenge.
Oh,
I'm very ready.
Let's talk about this guy. I'm sure it's a man not everyone's heard of. He was famous in the Houdini era. His name was Will
Nickel. Yes.
And we happen to know he was born in Burlington, another local tie, but he grew up in Monmouth. What did you two know about him? Did you know much before?
Well, I have been with the museum for a few years, so back in 2020 I attempted to plan a virtual Magic Fest, so I know a little bit of bits and pieces, and we have a lot of local historians that have kept his history around. And
he was an escape guy. That was kind of his claim to fame, right?
Yes.
And a mysterious person. I guess most of them are. Right?
Yes.
So Sarah, let's talk about your part in this. What are you most excited about bringing to people for this?
I am excited about bringing some history knowledge to Monmouth. So my background is history and anthropology, so being in a museum is where I'm comfortable, and so getting the history out there, getting kids excited and involved, and getting them to see how even small local history can be exciting and fun and engaging.
For sure, and what's fun is that it's a magic festival.
Yeah.
So what kind of magic are we bringing? Let's start with Friday night, which is the first night of this whole festival. Alyssa, you want to tell us about Friday night?
Of course. So Friday night is the Magic Fest After Dark. It will be at Mex on Main, which is in downtown Monmouth, and it's 21 up because we have strolling magicians coming during cocktail hour. Okay. So that'll be a fun adult evening downtown Monmouth.
And then Saturday, bring the kids, bring everybody. Oh, David Cassis. No, we know David. Yes, he's from our area.
And he will be there at the Friday night event. He's one of our strolling magicians.
How fun will that be? Yeah. And then on Family Day, what are the hours for that, Sarah, on Family Day?
It is 12 p.m. is when it starts and ends at 6 p.m. at night.
Okay.
Well, the finale starts at 6:30.
Okay.
And then doors will close around 8.
What are you going to do for the kids you think that will really entertain them?
So Rob Thompson will be coming, and he'll be doing a children's magic show followed with a children's workshop where kiddos can learn how to do magic tricks on their own and bring home a magic kit to show the magic that they learned.
How neat is that? What are you guys charging for this? There's an admission fee?
Yeah, so $25 for After Dark, $10 for a child on the family day, $15 for an adult, and two kids can get a family pass for $40.
What a different thing to present, a magic festival. I mean, everybody's doing the Fall Fest and all of that, but it really has a different personality about it, doesn't it, Sarah? I know you're excited about that history part. What do you want kids to learn about maybe this guy or what else about Monmouth itself?
I think just, the idea that you can go from being in a small, tiny little town like Monmouth to traveling the world and seeing the world and being a part of history. The Great Nicola went to New Zealand, China, Japan, Egypt, India, everywhere.
Long ago.
Yeah,
yes,
long ago.
And performed these miracle acts. And I think what's interesting about that also is that everybody's from somewhere. And so, every famous person started somewhere. And then I think you're right, for kids to see that, hey, this is my hometown, and these people did this from here. So we're getting ready for this. Do you have to get tickets in advance?
You should. I recommend it because we have a certain amount of chairs that we have to fill.
Sure.
So we just want to make sure COVID, is still around. So safety for everyone.
Okay.
And we have tickets online and a few local places in Monmouth.
It's the Great Nicola Magic Festival, 2 days, the one evening on Friday, the After Dark, that's the 21 and over show because of the alcohol involved, and all going on there in Monmouth. And so the next on Main, that is what is that venue? Is it a theater?
They have weddings there. They have different group activities, so we can seat up to 200 people that night.
And then Warren County History Museum is when the Saturday event's taking place for the whole family, and nearly all day there from noon to 8 or so. Look it up online if you'd like. There's the phone number, and a really different thing to do to take the family to. I think I hope it'll go well for you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Congrats on what you've been doing, because I know it's a new job for you, Sarah,
Yes.
and you're excited to bring it back after 3 years. What's
Yes,
it been, 3?
2 or 3,
Yes.
just about.
Thank you, ladies. Good to have you both here.
Thank you, Paula.